just find yourself a comfortable spot. Now, if you're good, you don't, the back of your legs aren't really tight, you can sit nice and tall with your legs out straight, okay? If you want, and if that's uncomfortable, you can sit nice and tall with your legs crossed. Again, if that's not comfortable, go back to the first one and prop yourself up on a couple of thick books. Try and make it something solid so that the legs can be nice and straight. We don't want the knees coming up off the floor, basically, okay? So we want the nice long legs. Now I want you to just do a couple of shoulder rolls for me, sitting nice and tall in your seat. Okay, so we're looking straight ahead, and we imagine we've got a rod running all the way through our spine, coming all the way up and coming out the top of our head. We're looking straight ahead, so we're not looking up, we're not looking down. Okay, so find a point to focus on and just slightly tuck that chin. Roll the shoulders back and down, and we're going to just place the arms just lightly by our sides. We're not putting our weight through our hands or anything. They're literally just sitting there nice and comfortable. Now, if you do find that you tend to be coming a bit forward, you can give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. Just bring the arms to the back, opening up the chest, squeezing the muscles of the back, so squeezing the shoulder blades together just to activate those muscles, and then bringing it back down, and hopefully you'll feel that's just a little bit better for you. Okay, so from this position, you stay there, just so you can see me. We're going to place our fingertips and our hands, so fingertips together, hands on the bases of our ribs. And when we do lateral breathing, it means we're breathing outwards, okay, and we're breathing into the lungs. So we're going to take in a breath, so in through the nose, and we're filling the lungs. So we're not the belly, the lungs. Exhale, bringing it back down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Excellent, okay, and that's how we should breathe right throughout the entire session. Core engagement is the next big thing. If in Pilates you're not using your core, you're using something else, and everything in Pilates comes from the core. Okay, so again, we're taking a breath. Place your hand on your tummy button if you need that feedback. So take in a breath through the nose. And this time, as you exhale, I want you to pull that tummy button in. All right, so pull it in as tight as you can go. Lifting up your pelvic floor, and imagine you've got a belt coming around here, magnet on your spine, and everything's just pulling in nicely. We're not changing our posture though. It's just an imaginary force, and it's pulled in. Hold it, and then just let it all go. Excellent. Okay, let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. This time 50%, so about halfway from last time. Hold it. Again, just be aware of it. Is it connected? Is it there? Yep. And let it go. Excellent. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it into 30% connection now. So it's connected, but we can still breathe. We're not holding our breath at any point, and we can still hold a conversation, but that is not switched off or let go. So we can still... A lot of people think that to pull in their core, they have to hold the breath. You don't, okay? So your breath should still be in through the nose, out through the mouth, all right? Core is engaged. Wonderful, okay? So we're going to go into our mermaid for our first one. Core's engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Now, if you do have any issues with hips or anything like that, knees, you can do your mermaid from your legs straight out. All right, but the ideal position, okay, is bring one leg in front of you and then one leg behind. So we'll start off with our left leg, so the knee's going out and the leg's coming across the body. Left foot is onto right knee, and then the right foot is going kind of like, so it's almost like a W. All right, and we're going to sit nice and tall here. Shoulders are relaxed. Excellent. So we're just going to start off with a slightly modified one. Now again, if this doesn't feel comfortable for you, or you've got tight hips or anything like that, go back to legs out straight in front of you. But you can still do the same arm movement. So place your left hand just down on the floor, not so that we're putting weight through it. Right hand's going to come up. We're going to take in a breath and then exhale over. Inhale. and exhale. So this hand that's on the floor, okay, it's there for support. We're not putting our weight through it. It's just there as a second option, really. So we're not pushing back up through it. Okay, let's go for one more. Excellent. All right, so we're not putting all of our holding on to dear life onto this arm. Right arm's going to go down now. I'm going to go over on the other side. Exhale over, inhale down. Exhale over, and just go as far as you can feel. Remember, we're trying to feel a nice stretch down here. We're working the side waist. Excellent. Let's go one more. Okay. We're going to switch our legs around if we are sitting in pretzel. So right knee goes up and right foot goes onto left thigh knee, and then your left foot goes back behind you. Okay, so your left foot's now in line with your bottom. Okay, again, we're going to start off with this hand on the floor, but we're not actually putting our weight through it. It's just support. We're going to inhale, exhale up and over, inhale back. Exhale up and over, inhale back. So the core switched on and the core is doing the work, all right? Let's go one more. Excellent, and bring it back. Left hand down. Again, we're not putting the weight through it. Inhale, exhale over. Feel that stretch. So we go up first, up and over. Feeling that stretch down the side. Nice and controlled. Use your breath. Last one. Excellent. Okay. How'd everybody find that? Okay. Right, so just do a little bit of a shoulder stretch. Bring your legs to somewhere where they're comfortable, and this time we are just going to stretch over, okay? So just hold it, feel the stretch, not moving. Again, hand on the floor, just a little bit of support, not putting the weight through, back over, and stretch through the other side now. Excellent, okay. We're going to come onto all fours, just into our cat-cow position. So if you need to, just remember, if you do have any dodgy wrists or anything, carpal tunnel, anything like that, you can come up so you're on the knuckles so the wrists are nice and straight. If not, and don't have that issue, just place your hands down, making sure that you're not pushing through the palms, more through the fingertips. Bring the knees and hips in line, bring the wrists, elbows and shoulders nicely in line as well. We're going to take in a breath. Exhale, we're going to curl up. So my arms and my legs are not moving. I'm literally just moving the spine. Tucking your tailbone, your bottom in. Inhale all the way back. Excellent. So why do we call this cat-cow? Well, here is your angry cat. And here is your happy cow. Excellent. Let's go one more time each way. So we're just loosening off the spine. Any tightness here, just listen to your body, see how far you can go with it. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to go into lying down, face down. All right, so make sure you've got plenty of room around you. We're going to go into a back extension. Now, level 1, okay, complete basic, is make sure you're lying down comfortably. Have your hands in a diamond position, just in front of you, shoulders are relaxed, and you're going to place your forehead in that diamond, okay? So you're nice and controlled, okay? Nice and long, one nice straight line, okay? Switch your core on. Just because we're lying down on our tummy doesn't mean we need to switch it off. In fact, it means we need to switch it on more. So inhale, exhale, pull that tummy button away from the floor. Don't hold your breath. Okay. Inhale, exhale, and we're just going to lift the head up, arching the spine just a little bit. And this is a small movement, and then inhale back down. Cores engaged. Shoulders are relaxed. Nice and controlled. Now, if that level feels all right to you, or you want to challenge yourself a bit more, or if you feel like you're getting enough of a workout down the back, then obviously stick with that level, but we can go up another level where hands come out to the side. Okay, just so your hands are just past shoulders. Inhale, exhale, push through and lift. So as you can see, the range of movement is much bigger on this one. Exhale up, cores engaged, inhale down. So, I mean, you might want to try this one, and then if it feels okay, stick with this one. If it just doesn't feel right today, something just feels tight, that's fine, go back to the other level. Listen, what is important with Pilates is, or any exercise, is you listen to your body. You may have been able to do a level at one point, but today just might not be that day, okay? So it's always, I do it plenty of times when I'm exercising. I'll feel really good and will have got something done last week, and then today or this week it just doesn't feel right. Okay, let's do 2 more here, whichever level. Inhale and back down. Excellent. Full body stretch. The arms just out in front of you. Reaching your hands away, reaching your toes away from you. Resting your head on the floor and just taking 3 deep breaths. Excellent. Okay. So we're just going to stay in this position, okay, with your hands, head resting on the floor. We're going to just do some gentle glute work today. So basically we're going to focus on our bottoms, okay. Head on our hands, core switched on. So inhale, exhale, lift it away from the floor. From here, I just want you to point your right foot so that the toes are on the floor. And to start, I just want you to squeeze your bottom and relax. Squeeze and relax. We're just getting this butt cheek fired up. So just do that about 5 or 6 times. And then lengthen the leg. Now I want you to lift the leg, not a massive amount, but I want you to lift it using your bottom. And if needs be, you can always put your hand here to make sure that it actually fires. Alright? So lift and squeeze, lower. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Is that bottom, is it firing? Do you feel it? Nice and controlled. Let's go for 2 more. Excellent, okay. We're going to switch onto the left-hand side now. So again, put your toes onto the floor. And I just want you to squeeze your bottom and relax. Squeeze and relax. Again, about 5 or 6 times. We're just waking up the muscles, especially if we've been sitting down, because that just switches them off. Squeeze and relax. Let's go 1 more. Excellent, okay. Resting your head on that diamond shape again, just to take, that helps to take any tension or pressure out your neck. Lengthen the leg, point the toes, squeeze and release. So exhale and squeeze, inhale and release. Squeezing your bottom. Again, if you need to make sure, place your thumb just in the body of the bottom. Excellent. Squeeze and release. One more time. Excellent. Okay. So, from there, okay, we're just going to do one more glute exercise. So stay in this position. This time we're going to bend the knee at the right leg. Okay. I want your heel going towards the ceiling. And again, we're going to inhale. Make sure that core's switched on. Exhale, we're going to push the heel towards the ceiling. It's a small movement. Squeezing that bottom should fire a little bit easier. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. That's it. Again, we're going to aim for about 5 or 6 here. Let's go for 2 more. Excellent, and bring it down. Switch sides, again, making sure that the heels, so we're flexing the foot and we're pushing the heel towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale and squeeze. Inhale, lower. And you might find, like me, you've got one side that fires much better than the other side. Again, that can be quite normal, nothing to worry about, just be aware of it. So pushing that heel up, small movement, last one, excellent, and bringing it down, okay. So we're going to roll onto our backs now. And we're just going to go into our pelvic tilts. So just bring your hands down by the side. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Okay, you want to make sure you're looking straight up or just slightly down. Make sure you're not looking, you don't want this, your head like this, all right? You want that spine, it goes all the way up into the base of your head. So you want that all nice and straight. Inhale, exhale, engage that core. We're going to tilt the pelvis, use your hands. So we're not squeezing the bottom or anything like that. We're literally just pushing the small of our back into the floor and bringing it back. Tilting it into the floor and back. So it's this movement. So if this is neutral, thumbs up, fingers lengthwise. This is imprinted and then back to neutral. Excellent. Just give me a couple more. Excellent, okay. Now we're going to continue that move into a bridge. So you're going to imprint and then you're going to slowly peel. Making sure that you've got contact with the toes and the heels on the floor. And you're going to lift your spine one block at a time. Inhale, lowering it back down. Roll and roll. Exhale all the way up. Just go as high as feels comfortable for you. You don't have to force it. Inhale down. So let's go for 2 more. Nice and controlled. Excellent. Okay, staying here. The last couple of weeks we've been focusing on the C curve, as in going from a seated position into a roll down. Okay, so today we're just going to do it from this position, from a bridge position. So we're just going to literally focus on the core here. Okay, hands down by your side. Inhale, exhale, engage your core. From here, we're going to slowly lift the shoulders up off the floor. Now you can, if you need to, place your hands on your thighs and kind of just come up. Exhale. Bringing it up, so hands sliding up. Inhale down. And I want you to come fully back down so we're not holding any tension in the neck. It's a nice controlled movement. Look ahead, but you obviously find a spot. So if you've got like a ceiling joint or something like that, top of the curtains, that's a good place to look. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale down. So basically, when you're curling up, you're imagining that small of your back, that tummy button is getting stronger and stronger connection into your spine, and small of the back is going into the floor. Same as a pelvic tilt, but except this time we're lifting the shoulders and head off the floor. Curl it up and down. Exhale up and down. Let's go 2 more. Just do as many as feels comfortable for you. Excellent. And relax. And just give those shoulders, and if needs be, just roll your head side to side. Just in case there's any tension there. Feel a nice stretch down the neck. And then bringing it back in. Excellent. Okay. Last exercise for the day. It's a new one for our sessions. We're going to take our leg up. So inhale, exhale, engage the core. Point the toe to the ceiling, all right? But I want you to have a nice long leg. So if to get that nice long leg, your leg has to be here, then that's fair enough, okay? So just do what feels comfortable for you. Take in a breath. I'm going to draw a little circle on the ceiling with our toes, all right? So we're going to go outwards first. So anti-clockwise, round, small. Small little movement, okay? Inhale, exhale, engage your core. Make sure that your hips stay nice and stable. So if you need to, place your hands on your hips to make sure that they're not rocking. So it's a small movement. Exhale around, inhale back. If it feels strong and stable, just try and make that circle a little bit bigger. Nice and controlled. Excellent, okay. Switch legs. We're going to bring it up and again, lengthen that leg, point the toes. If you can, get it all the way up. If not, just make sure that the leg's staying straight, all right? This will depend on how tight the back of your legs are. Place your hands again. We're going to inhale, exhale out to the side, inhale back to center. Make it a small movement to start. And we're still not going for a massive movement. It's just a very small circle on that ceiling. Excellent. If it feels comfortable and stable, okay, try and draw a slightly bigger circle. Excellent. Give me 1 more. And then bringing it back down. Okay. We're going to take this leg back up, and this time we're going to draw the circle in the opposite direction, so clockwise. So we're going to go exhale, inhale, exhale down and around. And again, just make sure that those hips, cores engaged, hips nice and stable. If it feels unstable, make the circle smaller. 1 more. Excellent, bringing it back, switching legs. So we're going to go clockwise to start. That's it, nice and controlled. Give you 2 more. And bringing it back down. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take the left leg straight back up again. This time we're going to stretch out the back of our thigh. So making sure that you're not holding right into the back of the knee. So just either onto the lower leg, all right, away from the back of that knee pocket, or just in the back of the thigh. Okay, and we're just going to slide that leg that's bent long ways onto the floor, keeping this leg as straight as possible and just pulling it in towards you, and just breathe. Inhale, exhale. Try and deepen that stretch, even if it's just a millimeter on each exhale. So feeling a nice stretch down the back of the thigh, and then bringing it down. We're going to switch sides. So start with bent leg. Lengthen this one. Again, find where it's comfortable to hold. Okay. Once you're strong, steady, slide that bottom of the leg away. And then just inhale, exhale, and try and bring this leg towards you. Bringing it down. Hug both knees in if you can. And just do a little rock left to right, so we're just loosening off the base of the spine or anything like that. Do some little circles with the knees, both directions. And then slowly come to a seated position. So roll onto your side and you can slowly push yourself up. Excellent. Well, hope you enjoyed today's session. A couple of new things in there. So